Hello, my name is Shahid Ayub. I am a retired Boeing 777 captain. In continuation of our previous two vlogs or Air India crash in Ahmedabad, yesterday it was reported by the Dawn News and the Independent. They published a news in their respective paper that the Director General Civil Aviation India, which is a regulator, has criticized Air India for repeated and serious violations of pilots' duty time regulations and has ordered the removal of three senior officials involved in crew scheduling as the carrier comes under scrutiny after a death crash. The instructions from the Director General Civil Aviation did not detail whether it was linked to the June 12th crash in Ahmedabad, which killed all 241 passengers on board and at least 38 passengers on ground in a medical hospital. In an order given on 20th June, the Director General Civil Aviation told the Tata Group owned airline to immediately remove the divisional vice president, a chief manager of crew scheduling, and a planning executive of all responsibilities related to the rostering. It also instructed the airline to begin disciplinary proceeding against them without delay. The order raised concerns over repeated and serious violations voluntarily disclosed by the Air India concerning flight crew being scheduled and operated despite lapses in licensing, rest, and recurrency requirements of the flight crew. These officials have been involved in serious and repeated lapses. Future violations could also result in license suspension. So, this is a normal procedure whenever there is an incident or accident. The regulator is supposed to probe into all possibilities and to find out all lapses or issues or whatever, so that they can find the clues whether the crew was properly rested or there was no medical issues or there about something about their licenses. So they have to check all these things, and it is very early to say anything on these issues. But as I told you, this is a long procedure for to publish the preliminary report or a detailed report. Detailed report might take about 2 years or 1.5 years, 2 years, more than 2 years. But meanwhile, they found these three people and they asked to take action against these three people because they are involved in the malpractices in the crew scheduling and the rostering. So this is again the crew scheduling things, and this is normal what I see in the third world countries. That is an issue in the crew scheduling. If I tell you why it happens, this is a long story. It will take quite some time to explain why it happens, and this is something which is not good, you know. The Director General Civil Aviation India also told the airline that in any future violation, this case might cause license suspension. The airline said on Saturday that it had implemented this order. Air India is committed to ensure that there is a total adherence to the safety protocol and standard practices that is told by the Independent. So this is a normal statement that we will follow everything. We will follow every procedure according to the law, whatever the procedures are laid down by the regulator. But normally, this is what they do during this course of the period. But later on, all these things happens with the passage of time. Investigators are attempting to find out what caused the airline's London-bound plane to crash after takeoff in Ahmedabad. Air India said on Thursday that Boeing 737 Dreamliner plane was well maintained and that the pilots were accomplished flyers. So this is a very short news which is published by the Dawn and the Independent, and it seems that there might be some issues in the rostering of these two pilots. That is why they have removed all these three guys, a very important guy, the divisional vice president and the chief manager of crucial ruling and the planning executive. So whenever there is a preliminary report or will come, or the detailed report will come, I think so there will be some link between these two guys, these three guys, and the crucial ruling of the specific crew which was operating this particular flight. Let's see. Thank you very much. Bye bye.